So what do? We put balloons outside. We put some chairs out, a couple of chairs just outside our door to fight what's going on in this economy. And here's the building inspector's office that is coming and saying, no, you can't, but your competition can. Yeah. You see, Mayor Scott Avedisian, who's remained silent about this, okay? Mm-hmm. Mayor Scott Avedisian should make a statement. All small businesses in the city of Warwick will no longer be able to put anything outside in the city of Warwick. Every other city they allow it, but not in the city of Warwick. Here's their report, which I will give you. I advise Mr. Mastrobuono that he is not allowed to have displays outside. He continued to complain that others have displayed outside, and neither of those businesses do, blah, blah, blah. He goes on to say that he observed all the others having it. I'm trying to paraphrase here. And they don't have variances. Upon my riding by Confreda Farms, they also have pumpkin displays outside. Gilmore Furniture has displays outside, but I'm forced to tell Accessorize Your Space because of the building inspector's department that they can't. There is an ordinance that says you cannot have outdoor display without a variance, okay? But all these other businesses do. Shrubs will not get the nutrients if he puts a stool out there for a few hours. My goodness, I'm worried about how Amy is going to pay for her medication. I'm worried about my 4 webmasters. I'm wondering how they're going to pay to pay their rent every month. And they're worried about the 4 shrubs that I planted there because they were all decayed in front there. The city planner, through the city architect, presented to the zoning board, don't let them put things in the mulch. The roots might not get their nutrients. Mr. Lilly came the other day and said, if you put the shoe out there, we're going to charge you $500 a day and take you to court. I had to appear before the zoning board. I went and got a variance, even though none of these other places had to. I went and spent $5,000 that I couldn't afford in my small business. And those fat cats on that zoning board said, Joe Shikachi was already told, they're gonna vote against you because you dared to defy them because you kept putting a chair or 2 outside. Well, wait a minute. Let me tell you something. What's your first name again?
John.
John. Many moons ago, some fat cat senator was trying to get some pork for his district. And he said to Abraham Lincoln, Mr. President, the state has rights. The cities have rights. And Abraham Lincoln said very calmly, yes, they do, but they don't have the right to do wrong. If the city, Mary Ann, in the building inspector's office said, I said, 1 person is complaining. 1 million people, sir, the Department of Transportation said 1 million people in a year travel this road, and only 1 person in the neighborhood is complaining. Maybe it's someone that a competitor is having do it. Maybe there's someone that came in this store and demanded that you sell me this sectional for this amount, or else I'm gonna complain about you putting something outside. 1 person complains, and they're doing this to me. Mary Ann said, Mr. Master, in the building inspector's zoning office, Mr. Mastrobuono, she said, the reason why we can't enforce this, we know everybody's doing it, but we can't enforce it because we don't have the budget or the manpower to do it.
And you found how many? 50?
Just on Post Road and Balto Road, but they're all over the place.
Everybody's putting it out.
Look at them. Go by Walmart. Everybody, and none of them have variances. None of them have variances.
And you've got a variance now.
And no, I went to get a variance, and they refused me. $5,000 I spent to get all the plans done the way they wanted it, where I was going to put things outside, and they refused me because they said, you dared to defy us. We told you while we were considering it not to put stuff outside. And because you put a chair or two outside while we were considering it, we're voting no. I said, in other words, everybody else is going to do it without even having to come to do a variance, but you're even denying me? And they are.